Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern. We are here at Pier 59 in New York City with two phenomenal Olivia Garden educators who own a salon in Queens. I want you to introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Jorge Morales.
I'm Jaime Hernandez,
And what's the name of the salon?
Pilatos Hair Salon.
We have been in business for like 27 years, so
And they've done their share of updos. And what they've done here today is recreated a look that you use on your brides and also for special occasions. So because we need the mic, because there's a lot going on behind us, I'm going to ask you to break down the look and give us our tips and tricks for creating the perfect updo.
okay. First, we need to get the right tools for to create this kind of looks, especially our brushes. First, we need to blow it out. It's gonna be with tension because when we had to work with Spanish people, so we need to get even more tension, and it's perfect to use this one. Show you the nanothermic. This one is perfect. It has a barrel that it condenses all the heat, and also it has different texture. The bristle is kind of wavy, so it's gonna create more shiny. It's gonna control the freezing, and also it's ergonomic. So that's the good thing because we have good things to do it with the hair, and we're not gonna have any problems on our.
And this is a real professional tip. This thing at the very tip, tell us about that.
Yeah.
This,
Oh,
right.
this one. Let me show you. This one is a section clip, so we can just start blow it out, and then we can just section with this part. This is very nice.
And I want to add something about the brush. It's an
Antibacterial.
antibacterial brush, so the system activates with the heat. So it's very important to know that.
That's good to know. I didn't know. I was learning something new every day. Okay.
And also, sometimes we had some issues with the hair coming out in this part. We don't have this problem with Olivia Garden brushes, so this is great.
All right. Terrific. So you spent a lot of time blowing her hair out, and tell us what you did. I mean, tell us about elevation, the sections, and why you had to spend so much time getting the perfect texture to begin with.
Okay, so the most important thing when we're doing an updo is keep in mind what the direction the hair is going to be. So that's why it's very important to go with the blow dryer and go to the direction the hair is going to be. So with her hair, we just work on this direction because all the hair goes on that way.
So it was a diagonal. You're doing it back and away from the face and up toward the crown.
Yeah,
up
yeah,
toward the
yeah,
crown.
yeah. Because before we start doing an updo, we have in mind what we're going to do. So that's why it's very important to keep in mind what the direction the hair is going to be. So that basically is the way we prepare the hair.
All right, so we're just going to look at your table over here because you guys keep reaching over here and coming up with other brushes. How many sizes, when you do an updo, how many sizes do you ultimately end up using of round brushes?
Well, it depends on the style, but basically we need to start with this one. This is the bigger one, just to create more tension, and it's gonna create more volume also. So then if we wanna create more waves, so we can use one of these two. This is perfect to create more waves.
Perfect. And you know what? While we're here, I just want to point out this brush. This is so cool. The one that where you can clean it.
Okay, this one are the detangle. This is a deluxe collection that we got today with the nano titanium. It's gonna be, Jaime just open it up. It's just to get a better, cleaner, it's more sanitizer. This is great. This one is especially for fine hair. It's very soft. It has ionic bristle. And this one is for medium to thick hair. Also, we have
The styler. The styler is a combination of board bristles with ionic bristles also. So it provides a lot of shine. It's very good for extensions. So it's very, very good, even for the styling.
and
For
it can be
the
used on wet and dry hair. These two.
These guys love their brushes. So now tell us about the look that you've created here.
Okay, so first, we start doing some waves with let me show you. This is our new professional titanium iron, flat iron. This one, it goes to 235 till 455 degrees. Uh-huh. Okay, and also it has this ergonomic tone, rest, because it's very easy to control. Also, it has this one part that I can hold it. I'm not gonna get burned. And this one, it moves, so I can move easily, go all this way, You know, it's very easy. And also it lacks in cell. Yeah? So sometimes sometimes I wanted to keep it like that, and then sometimes I forgot to plug it off, so it's gonna instantly at 30 minutes, it's gonna stop. So be safe on that. So it's amazing.
So, and the
Also,
bag is thermal resistant.
uh-huh.
So as soon as you turn it off, you don't need to wait till it's cold, so you can put it in, and
And
it's
it's gonna
heat
be perfect.
resistant.
Heat resistant. That's
That's why
amazing.
everybody
yeah.
was oohing and eyeing over that, and I didn't realize you can put it in there hot.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. It's not
and
easy.
you said something about the cord. That
Yeah,
the cord.
the core is heat resistant also, so you don't need to be worried with the heat and in contact with the blades because it's not gonna melt. So it's safe also.
All right, so everybody's loving all because they
And
the
it's very long.
and the artist here at Artist Session got the entire all the whole new range, got brushes, the flat iron, a blow dryer. It's very cool. All right, so back to the hair. Tell us, how you created this.
Okay. First, we use our brushes, and now we're gonna start using the titanium iron just to create. So this titanium iron, we can do straight, and you can do waves. So that's what we're doing at this time. We need to smooth this area because normally that's where we get more crispy, this area, and all the sides. And then we start doing like sections, small sections, to create more volume and to create more waves. That's what, let me show you something like this. I'm gonna,
You're going to use the Style Up brush?
yeah, let me,
I would like to talk about the Style Up brush. It's a
All right, while he's prepping this, I'm coming over here. Tell us about the brush.
Yeah, this is a combination of boar bristles and nylon and ionized bristles. So it's good to tension and when in the middle of the updo or the finishing. So I like to use this because I have a better control of the hair. So it's good to put in the packet. So it's very comfortable. So and then I can work with this even better because it's ergonomic. So I have better control of the brush.
Alrighty.
okay. So,
The whole line is so cool.
yeah, it's very nice. So let me just grab, can you hold it?
So maybe we should have her turn. Look,
Yeah,
come
a
this
little
way.
bit of
Yeah.
this way we're gonna show you. So some of the tricks that we can use, I'm gonna flip it up and then going that way. Okay, with our titanium, we can do straight. You will see it's gonna be a straight, but we can do some waves. And I can hold it from here through the end. So you see, I create 9 waves. And I can secure this part again. And I can play with my Style Up. The Style Up is just to smooth the hair, prepare the hair, and then I can use some products also.
So when you're spraying it, is it heavy, a strong hold, a light hold?
Very, very lightweight hold. Very lightweight hold. And especially I like to use more texturizing because it's going to create a little bit more texture on the hair, right? And definition. So I can hold it from here. I use the bobby pins, wrap it around, and I can move forward. And I can just place it the way I want it. So you see, it's very easy to accomplish that part. With my titanium, I can create some also, let me show you this way. This is some texture that I can create. You see? I'm moving forward.
And it's important to tap the hair as you're
Yeah,
creating.
we need to tap the hair just to create this kind of effect. It's like an S. You see how beautiful it come out? So we can have that kind of texture, and then we just release it a little bit, so it's gonna create softer looks. And in that way I can create anything I want. All right, so let's gonna move a little bit from here, and then I like to use this brush a lot, because it gave me control, and also because of the two bristle, it's perfect for what I'm going to achieve. Like a spray, go through the ends, and make it softer, and then I'm going more this way. You see what I'm creating? Nice way. Can I have bobby pin? Just to hold it right here. can go forward. Okay, and then this part I can redo it with the titanium iron ceramic.
Or when we we working with the flat iron and blonde hair. We need to get a better uh, carefully with the heat. So blonde hair needs to be gentle with the heat and maybe a little bit like 350. Is
Well, that's
a
what I saw
nice.
that you have it on 365.
Yeah, because her hair is a lot of processes, so we need to be careful.
So this goes up to 450. When would you use 450?
450.
When it's very thick and coarse hair, natural hair, because I mean, it's fine to do it. But normally I don't like to do it. I go more till 400 because sometimes when we have color, I don't go that far because it's gonna burn the hair. So I don't want.
We don't want her bursting into
No,
flame.
no,
Yes.
no,
And then the color change.
The color change also.
Uh-huh,
So
so-
it's better to go safety. But as I said, this lips it goes to 455. So but.
So this
350 is perfect.
yeah. So this you keep directing the curls. You take fine sections and direct them. And we should point out, if you turn to the side a little bit more, you have donuts in there, correct?
Yeah, I put a donut on the center, just on the center, just to create more volume, and then I can play with the hair. At this case, if I use the donut, I don't have to use any extension because I'm creating more volume at this point. So all the hair is coming up to the center, and then I'm gonna distribute the hair around the donut just to create more volume and to create more elongation of the head. As you can see, I'm going from the chin, from the ears, and from the top of the crown. So you see it's more softer this way.
All right. So I'm going to let you finish this so that we can then do a nice reveal at the end. So go ahead.
All right, okay, I'm gonna keep going. On the front, I like to show you this technique, especially in this area. We can use this style up, or also we can use our conceal. It's gonna go like more like an S. You see, it's just to create the volume. It's gonna be more like this. So it's gonna be like an S, and I'm going down to the base. That's why it creates, it doesn't move, you see? I mean, if I go in more up to here, no. It has to go more to the base, push back, hold it, and in that way, then I can soften it up, and the head is gonna stay in better place, okay?
So you take a fairly large section, you start just a couple inches from the root, and you pack it down only from behind. You're not.
Fine, yeah. I don't want to see any teeth at all over here. I just want it to be more clean in this area. Just it's gonna be packed down, okay? Oops, right.
So this is really a two-man operation.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to work together just to achieve this look to be more faster.
So how much time do you give a bride for a look like this? How much time would you schedule in the salon?
Well, normally it's around 45 minutes, 1 hour, just to do the updo.
Just to do that, but prep is the most important thing on any job that we're doing. So the prep is the longest because we need to get the hair ready for the updo. So anytime we save time on that way. So at the end we're saving time. So that's why we take like 45 minutes to be done.
So is this a trend, would you say, for your brides? You know, we've been seeing a lot of very soft, gentle waves. This is a very structured, dramatic look. Is this what's going on in Queens, or the brides that you're working with, a very powerful updo?
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on the bride. But normally, I mean, we used to do more like organic, but now it's more like into the more clean, you know? It's nicer. I mean, it looks more elegant, more romantic. But I mean, it all depends on the bride. So that's. But for me, this is beautiful because I mean, you can have all the looks combined. And one of the other things that I recommend when you do some kind of updo, the color. color is very important because it's gonna show dimension. If you do it, this kind of do it in a dark color, it's not gonna show that much. It's not gonna show the dimension.
Well, then you could always pop in some lighter extensions, some clip-ins, and then you're getting the dimension.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, extension, I mean, are great. I mean, sometimes when customer doesn't have too much hair, so I had to put extension all the time. So that's great for that. Uh-huh. Okay. And also, Maggie, I just want to recap that. I mean,
Yeah,
in
we'll
this
turn her
way-
around.
yeah.
We'll turn her around this way and put your head down a little bit. Yeah.
I'm using this kind of pins just to create more control. After I'm done, maybe you see, oh, that's too much pins, bobby pins. It's just to release after it's done, but just to create more control of these waves.
It's just to keep everything stationary.
It's
while you-
stationary while I'm working. When I'm done, I'm gonna take everything down and it's gonna be in place. Okay. And let me see. Let me go this way. I'm gonna put more in the spray. Don't worry to comb it through because I mean if you have a good prep, the waves is gonna stay still in the air. So you see, I can just move the way I want it. This is just more to apply to your inspiration at the moment. So.
This is the fun part.
This is the fun part because all the time we have some customer comes and they give us like, oh, this is what I want, but it depends on the hair type that we can achieve that. And for me, I try to be more as what they want, but I wanted to create more like oh,
More designed.
more design, yeah, more design, more modern look, more romantic. So in that way, it's going to be an extra bonus of the Updo.
So you can't stress enough, we were talking about this earlier, that the bride has to come with her veil because you could get finished with this and then she has changed up her veil at the last minute and it's either a low, high, medium. So that's something that we were talking about earlier.
That's very important. I mean, accessories are very important because it depends on how you want to place it. That's the Updo you're going to get. Especially after we finish, we're going to put some accessories. But for me, the belts, if we were doing something too elaborated, I had to go behind because I don't want to cover everything what I did. And behind is the perfect way. Okay, so let me go this way. We need to finish this area. On the front area, I like to go more natural. So it depends if they want to go more like straight or you want to go more like softer like this. You see, I mean, you can just place it like that. So it's more natural, more bright suggestion or Ayúdame. Okay, sometimes I had to speak Spanish. So it depends. It depends how we want in the front. But basically, at this idea, it's just to create something soft. Let me see. And one of the most important things is just you go behind and take a look of what you're doing. Because that's one of our major problems. We are concentrating doing this part, but then you forgot to look from the outside. And then you're going to check whatever is in good position or you had to switch it.
And you know, it may take a little bit longer, but in the end, your bride, the bride's mother, the groom, everybody is going to appreciate it more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And especially this kind of events, so they're going to appreciate it, what you do, because that's the most important day in their lives. So, can I have a bobby pin? This trick is very important.
All right, so let's turn her this way a little bit. Yeah, just even your head.
You
Tell
see?
us what the trick is.
Okay, let me just, if we need to hide a hair that we don't want, so go through the ends, like this. I'm gonna grab it, and then we're gonna hide it from there. Then we just
So you put the bobby pin on the ends, twist it, and then just tuck it in.
The tucking in. Yeah, you see? I mean, then you control everything where you want to do. Okay. So at this point, I think we're going to go more through this side. Let me see. I'm going to go more through this way. I'm going to apply a little bit of texturizer. And I'm going to do a little bit of smooth this area. I'm going to use my titanium flat iron, but I need it just to create more waves in this area. Okay. Let's soften it up. Okay. Then we go in this way, and we're ready. So now we're doing just the final touch, and then we're gonna bring. I'm gonna use this comb just to go softer. I'm gonna do a tease. Going this way, just to soften it up a little bit. And I'm gonna go more this way. Going under. And then we're gonna be ready to put some accessories. I'm gonna go this way. And that's the most important thing, to get the right tools, the right brushes, the right flat iron, just to achieve this kind of amazing looks. I'm gonna just soften it up over here. Just gonna go.
As soon as we have good tools, our life goes even better and easy.
And easier.
So that's why we like to work with the Olivia Garden tools.
Okay, so we're gonna place okay, we're gonna place it right here. Let me see, let me take a look all over. It's perfect, so we're gonna go more into the size, okay? Let me just wrap it up. Let me just go this way.
So show us how you anchored this hair
Okay.
accessory.
This one, it comes like it's very flexible, so that's the good thing. I don't like to use the stiff one because it's not gonna let me work onto the hair. So this one is more rounded, so I can just place it. So this has this kind of holes that I can.
So,
Yes.
all right, so show this. It has a bobby pin
the bobby
attached
pin,
to the
yeah,
end.
Attached to the end, yeah. So I can go. Yeah, we turn it a little bit. Jaime's doing it, and let me just go from here. I'm gonna attach it to the top area, and then I'm gonna bring it up to here. And that's the way it's gonna look. So I have to get more control on this part. I'm gonna start releasing all this part, just to cover a little bit. And that's the idea.
So then you very gently remove the
yeah,
hairpin.
very gently, because we don't want to bring all the hair up again. Okay, I don't see too much. You take it up? Yeah, Jaime took all of them. So that's the idea. A beautiful updo. Let me just wrap it a little bit over here. Can I have the titanium? And just go away from her face. You see, the titanium gave me a lot of shine, and it controls the freeze right away. I'm gonna twist it this way, and then I'm gonna create a softer way. Let me just go through the ends a little bit. So this is perfect. Okay, I think this is.
All right, so we're going to do the big reveal. All righty. This is lovely. And again, these are all new Olivia Garden tools. Some of them were just launched this week. Yeah, this
one,
week.
Yeah,
so
this week.
exciting.
Yeah, the new titanium flat iron. Remember, you can use it for straining, for styling. So it's great. You're gonna love it, and it's very lightweight too.
This is our special edition.
The special edition
Yeah,
brushes.
it
Yeah,
comes
from
with
the
the flat
Tangled.
iron.
So if you order the flat iron, you get these.
Yeah, you got this, and then it comes from fine to medium texture, medium to coarse hair, and this is the styling. It's a combination of natural boar bristles and then ionic bristles.
So great. Okay, so let us show the big reveal to our lovely model who's been very patient and just, slowly turn around.
Yeah, so as you can see in this part, we have an elongation. We have the profile, her profile is more like this. So I don't want to create something too big in the top. This is more elegant, so it's more romantic. So in that way you can put the veil in this area and it's gonna come out so beautiful.
That's really nice, you guys. That is a beautiful, beautiful updo. So again, tell us, how do we follow you? It's all Olivia Garden. How do we follow you?
Okay, Olivia Garden, int, Olivia Garden underscore ES, that's Espanol too, because we're Spanish. And we can find Jaime on Facebook too, Olivia Garden, Olivia Garden Espanol too.
How about you? How do we follow you?
About me is Jorge Pilatos. Jorge Pilatos.
And then I'm on Instagram as Jaime Pilatos, Pilatos Jaime, Pilatos Jaime. Yeah.
Okay, hopefully we're going to have this written down here somewhere so that we can get the spelling. And how do we follow you, our model?
Instagram, Andrea Jaramillo, which is JARAMILLO. Yes, that's me on Instagram.
That's terrific. So thank you guys for coming here. We're at Pier 59, New York City. Just launched all these wonderful Olivia Garden tools. This was a beautiful presentation, and thank you for playing with us today.
No, thank you for bringing us here, and thank you, Olivia Garden, to give us the right tools to create these amazing looks.